bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Don't have the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and the Giants win the game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
First pitch moments away from Oakland. Get ready for Rockies baseball. Next. Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the West-leading Colorado Rockies and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Rockies Baseball. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. Kendall Graveman is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Charlie Blackmon will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And it's been a good start for the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now here's the pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. Reddick is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
I bet he's shaking his head saying that's a home run if we're back home. Not here, though.
Justin Morneau will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give them a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. The pitch. And a swing here by Morneau, but this ball is pulled well foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Lyles. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Ben Zobrist comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And now a pitch on the way. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch, high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Billy Butler will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We've played an inning. No score. Nolan Arenado will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Here's the 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Oh, man. I think that one was more about self-preservation than anything else. This is right back to the box on 1 hop. Hello. But he's able to flag that thing down and make the play. Whew.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The next pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Kyle Parker will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Now the 1-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ike Davis will start things off in the bottom of the second. In there, 0-1. Now the pitch. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Number 20 will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
And on a ball hit as hard as this one was, that's an excellent job to just get a glove on it and prevent it from going into left field. And then he's able to corral it and throw it on to first in time. Boy, that's a nice play.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's the 1-0. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stephen Vogt will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ben Paulson will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And the third inning gets started with a bang. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. Daniel Descalso will stand in for the first time here.
Second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
First offering on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. The 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now.
And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, and now that's the 2nd home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going, and now they stretch the lead out even further.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Charlie Blackmon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Ready now on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Josh Reddick will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230. And this pitch is going to be bounced foul over near Ty Waller in the first base coaching box. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground for Tulowitzki at short. And he's set down, 1 away. Marcus Semien will be the batter.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coco Crisp will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Justin Morneau will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Justin Morneau.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he popped out in foul territory his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Are you crazy, Blue?
Here's a 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Under this one is Crisp, and that's out number 2. Kyle Parker will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Billy Butler will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and Butler is a double play victim. 2 away now.
Up next for
Ike Davis will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Rockies,
Ben Paulson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Daniel Descalso. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Now the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Charlie Blackmon runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Running is Gonzalez. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Laurie is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Number 20 stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Brett Laurie will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stephen Vogt will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Josh Reddick will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's 0. First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need...
Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Justin Morneau will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Pitch on the way. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Heading for second is Arenado. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Willeen Rosario will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Marcus Semien will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Coco Crisp will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Paulson will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Ben Zobrist will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Billy Butler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fernando Abad is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Kyle Parker will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Leading off for the Rockies, left fielder, Kyle.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ben Paulson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. 1-0 on the way. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2. Daniel Descalso will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they're on top 2-0. Billy Butler will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Butler, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's Descalso at second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Ike Davis will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Number 20 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this long.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. Carlos Gonzalez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first down. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, I don't even have a clue of what happened right there. That's some terrible defense, and that's going to allow a guy to come all the way around to score. He's going to need an oxygen mask after that one, but you know what? He'll take it.
First pitch coming. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Justin Morneau will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
He's set, now the pitch. Running is Tulowitzki. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. From the stretch. 1-2 now to the former MVP. Now for Tulowitzki, stolen base number 13 on the year. 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Tulowitzki will take the turn and head for home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. First offering on the way. And he takes ball 1. (1-0). 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked at the 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 coming. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-2 pitch. They send the runner here hoping to maybe stay out of a double play situation. The one thing you don't want is the strikeout, because normally they've got you dead to rights at second base. But he did get a decent jump that time, and he's going to wind up stealing it anyway.
Willeen Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. for Morneau. Just his second stolen base on the year. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Brett Laurie will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Stephen Vogt will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward. Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Josh Reddick will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Parker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. I mean, he's got to work on just getting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Marcus Semien is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hard hit down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. Kyle Parker will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Reddick is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Ben Paulson will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. First pitch on the way. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Daniel Descalzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 once more. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another 0-2 coming. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. Coco Crisp will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with the leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Full count offering on its way. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Ben Zobrist will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now. Billy Butler stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off his shutout.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Mike Davis will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He waits. Now the pitch. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Comes set. Now the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
The 1-2. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Hump Day, everyone. As we hit the halfway point of the week, let's take a look back at Tuesday's news and results. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies visited the East Bay to take on the A's in an interleague matchup, and it was the Rockies who came out on top. The final was 4-0. Jordan Lyles was in total control on the mound as he tossed a complete game shutout. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The San Francisco Giants took on the Marlins in South Florida, and it was the Marlins who came out on top, the final 4-3. Christian Yelich turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. Henderson Alvarez started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. The Los Angeles Dodgers were in Arizona to take on the Diamondbacks, and it was the Dodgers who nabbed the win. The final was 3-0. Brandon McCarthy was dominant on the bump, grabbing the victory with a complete game effort. The Seattle Mariners were in San Diego to take on the hometown Padres, and it was the Padres who came out on top. The final was 5-4. The Nationals paid visit to the Braves in Atlanta, and it was the Braves who came out on top. The final 5-3. The Cubs were in Flushing, New York to take on the Mets. The Cubs came away with the win. The final score was 12-0. Kyle Hendricks earned a well-deserved win on the bump as he tossed a complete game shutout effort. He currently has the most wins in the National League. The Milwaukee Brewers paid visit to the city of brotherly love to match up with the Phils, and the Brewers annihilated the opposition. The final was 9-0. Kyle Loesch gave the bullpen a day off, turning in a complete game effort in the win. The Minnesota Twins paid visit to the Reds at Great American Ballpark, and it was the Twins who came out on top. The final score was 4-2. Jordan Schaefer was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. Ricky Nolasco was victorious on the mound, and in the process collected his 100th career win. The White Sox visited the Redbirds in the Gateway City, and it was the White Sox who came out on top. The final was 1-0. Michael Wacha twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. The Indians were in St. Pete to take on the Tampa Bay Rays, and Tampa Bay was the winner. The final was 8-4. The Boston Red Sox were in Canada to battle the Jays, and the game wore on to extra innings where the Red Sox came away with the win. The final was 13-6. Xander Bogaerts had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. Junichi Tozawa grabbed the win in relief, his 5th on the year. The Texas Rangers were in Baltimore to take on the O's, and it was the Rangers who came out on top. Final score was 6-2. Sinshu Chu had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. Anthony Renato earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Pirates took on the Tigers in the Motor City in an interleague competition, and it was Detroit who was victorious. The score was 2-1. The New York Yankees visited Angel Stadium in Anaheim to take on the Halos, and it was the Halos who prevailed 8-2. Mike Trout was a major force at the plate as he drove in 4. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. Matt Shoemaker was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Royals visited the Astros in Houston, Texas, and it was the Royals who came out on top. The final was 7-4. Lorenzo Cain collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they got it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
take his cuts now. Danny Worth steps in now. Stubbs digs in at the plate. Jody Kelsey will dig in here. Rafael Anoa will be the batter. Peter O'Brien will stand in. Number 19 will take his cuts now. Garrett Weaver will step in now. Michael McHenry digs in at the plate. Christian Audemaze will be the batter. Tim Wheeler steps in now. Number 28 will take his cuts now. Number 8 will be the batter. Number 65 will step in now. Number 11 will dig in here. Raul Navarro digs in at the plate. Charlie Culberson will stand in. Number 14 will be the batter. Johan Flande will be the batter. Drew Stubbs will take his cuts now. Danny Worth will dig in here. Peter O'Brien will stand in. Number 19 steps in now. Garrett Weaver will be the batter. Jody Kelsey will be the batter. Rafael Anoa will take his cuts now. Michael McHenry digs in at the plate. Christian Audemaze will dig in here. Tim Wheeler steps in now. Charlie Culberson will be the batter. Number 14 will stand in. Johan Flande will step in now. Number 28 will take his cuts now.
Break 1, break 2.
Number 8 steps in now. Number 65 will be the batter. Number 11 will stand in. Stubbs digs in at the plate. Jody Kelsey will step in now. Rafael Inoa will be the batter. Michael McHenry will dig in here. Raul Navarro steps in now. Danny Worth will stand in. Peter O'Brien will be the batter. Number 19 will be the batter. Christian Automaze digs in at the plate. Tim Wheeler will step in now. Charlie Culberson will dig in here. Kevin Munson will come in and pitch now. Number 14 steps in now. Johan Flande will be the batter. Drew Stubbs digs in at the plate. Jody Kelsey will stand in.
That hit him. First base.
Rafael Inoa will take his cuts now.
Take one.
Michael McHenry will dig in here. Christian Automaze will step in now. Garrett Weaver steps in now. Number 28 will be the batter. Number 8 will be the batter. Kevin Munson will take his cuts now. Matt Pagnazzi will come on as a pinch hitter. Number 11 digs in at the plate. Raul Navarro will step in now. Danny Worth will dig in here. Gus Schlosser will be the new pitcher. Peter O'Brien will stand in. Tim Wheeler will take his cuts now. Charlie Culberson will be the batter. Number 14 steps in now. Number 9. Garrett Weaver will stand in. Number 28 will step in now. Number 8 digs in at the plate. Gus Schlosser will take his cuts now. Drew Stubbs will be the batter. Jody Kelsey steps in now. dig in here. Number 31 will be the batter. Number 11 will be the batter. Raul Navarro will take his cuts now.